Do you know that you can make money while playing games online? NFTs have already taken over the art world, and now the gaming world is next. People are already making money buying and selling gaming NFTs, so you definitely shouldn't sleep on this. Now you might be wondering how you can make money from gaming NFTs. Well, stick around and I'll show you the top gaming NFTs to buy before it's too late. Engine. First on the list of projects where you can find valuable gaming NFTs is Engine. It was created in 2009 and it runs on the Ethereum network. The way Engine works is by connecting blockchain technology to the video game world through in-game items. What sets them apart is that players and NFT enthusiasts can buy and sell pieces and parts of the game such as chainmail, swords, and other items that have been issued on Engine by locking their native token NJ on the NFT item. So how do the developers get value from these trades? Well, whenever in-game items are traded between players, the developers immediately profit off those transactions through commissions. Also, Engine struck a deal with Labs Group earlier this year. If you're wondering, why should I trust Engine for NFT trades? Then take this into consideration. Engine have been reverse engineering the blueprint of how NFTs created new markets by digitizing real-world art. They are pulling down the walls between the gaming world and our reality. In simpler terms, they have taken digital items from their own individual universe, where they have been centralized, controlled, and locked up, then give them real-world value. This could possibly lead to something of a multiverse where anyone could trade anything for anything. When you also consider the fact in 2020 alone, the video game industry brought in $152.1 billion, then you begin to understand the kind of prize that Engine's sitting on. Currently, Engine's market cap is around $1 billion. If you're concerned about the potential risks associated with Engine, then know that the risks it faces are common across the board. The first is adoption. Engine is largely dependent on developers and their adoption of the platform. Game developers want to make money, so if centralized systems prove to be more lucrative than decentralized systems, problems might arise with adoption. Another problem is that most of the commerce is based on the trade of NFTs. At the moment, NFTs are still a novelty and no one knows their shelf life or something else will come around to replace them. Again, like I said before, this applies to every platform on this list and almost any other list. Decentraland. Launched in 2015, Decentraland is a massive virtual sandbox game where land can be bought and built by anyone in the community. Users are allowed to build almost anything on their lands. Decentraland currently has 92,000 plots of land, but their land is very expensive. As of March 2021, a plot of land sold for around $5,800. Landowners within the platform mostly own between 1 to 10 plots, while massive amounts of plots are often owned by organizations. One major feature of the game is its wide array of character customizations. Just like Fortnite, you have access to purchase accessories and utilities for your characters using Mana, the Ethereum token that powers Decentraland and functions as its currency. One popular way people have been using the land in Decentraland is by building NFT art museums and holding virtual exhibitions where they often sell NFT art. Other features that the platform offers includes minigames, networking opportunities with other users, among others. Now, what makes Decentraland stand out amongst the rest? Well, the key word is trust. As we mentioned earlier, Decentraland functions with its Mana currency, and that is a solid token that operates with a properly decentralized supply. They also have multiple partnerships along with a fiercely loyal and ever-active community. The only issue that the platform seems to have is development. From their inception in 2015, Decentraland has been a browser game, which meant there were no barriers to accessibility. However, recent performance issues have spurred them to start development on a desktop application. Now, while this might not seem like an issue on the surface, the problem is in the transition. How long it takes before they're done with their desktop app and what happens during that time. They run the risk of losing a chunk of their already small community. However, the platform cannot be ignored, and time will tell how relevant they will be in the coming years. Sandbox. Sandbox is a virtual world where players can play, build, own, and monetize their virtual experiences. They start off as a simple, community-driven pixel art game, but over the years, they have evolved into something similar to Decentraland. They have their own currency called Sand, and it can be used for buying, selling, or staking land and items. Anyone and everyone is welcome to use their free software to build assets for the game, and after which they can sell those assets in their in-game market as an NFT for the Sand token. This is its USP, the fact that everyone everyone is afforded the opportunity to earn money. Just like Decentraland, Sandbox also has many strong partnerships, including one with Atari. It has a smooth and simple user interface that is Minecraft inspired, and anyone new to the system can interact with the platform seamlessly. The potential risk with Sandbox is its high volatility and competition. The high volatility is born out of the fact that it is a relatively small project, while the competition might come in the form of numerous knockoffs that can dilute the market for the platform. Illuvium. Illuvium is the first AAA game on the blockchain. It is a Pokemon-inspired battle game where users can collect creatures called alluvial and battle other alluvials. Just like Pokemon, every alluvial has different versions of themselves that get stronger and rarer. There are also added features where users can craft characters with random options that allow for even rarer character options like armors or special skills. Now, what makes Illuvium special? Well, to begin with, Illuvium works on an already proven formula. Ever since the Pokemon franchise was created and released, it has acquired a cult-like following that now spans generations. Illuvium might just capitalize on that demographic and create a cult-like following on its own. To make things much better, there is money involved, which could be the point of entry for any skeptic. Presently, there's a lot of hype around Pokemon cards, especially first edition ones, and if Illuvium is given enough time, there might be a similar hype around first generation alluvials that would skyrocket their worth. Now, Illuvium is built on Immutable X, which is Ethereum's NFT layer 2 solution, which allows the platform to access to instant NFT trading and minimal fees throughout the game. The risks with this platform are very few. One problem you might face if it doesn't match up to the expectations it's been building. Game developers have a nasty reputation of over-promising and under-delivering. However, let's keep our fingers crossed and see what actually lands on the table from their end. Ultra. Founded in 2017, Ultra is a decentralized platform for all products and services within the gaming industry. Their primary services are first game distribution tools, which are back-end tools that allow developers to organize, manage, and tinker with DLC patches, versions of the game, product stores, and second digital markets. Second digital markets are trading spaces for all types of digital goods, which include presents for developers to buy in-game items, NFTs, and subscription plans. It also includes game models. Now, you might be thinking, what makes Ultra so special? Look at it. It's like the Steam of decentralized gaming. Everyone who plays PC games is familiar with Steam, and it seems that there is a similar sway towards that direction. As blockchain games become the norm, Ultra could become the meeting point for users that are seeking NFTs and cryptos. The room for growth is exponential, and at the moment does not seem to have any ceiling above it. However, it has risks that everyone ought to be aware of. First, its ambition could be the death of it. The project could dwindle into nothingness, and its token become worthless if certain things are not addressed as it sets out on its lofty goals. Before they can become the Steam of NFT gaming, they need to do what Steam did to stay relevant regardless of what happens. In its early days, Steam had popular games like Counter-Strike and Day of Defeat that were exclusive to its platform. Players loved the games and were willing to ignore Steam's many issues just to play. If Ultra can build credibility and loyalty in a similar manner, people will readily gravitate towards the platform. If not, competition will arise and Ultra will be stifled. However, don't expect that to happen anytime soon because they have a market cap of around $150 million. With solid strategies and solid partnerships, Ultra might achieve its goals. The future is decentralized, and NFTs are advancing that banner in more ways than anyone could have ever imagined. What gaming NFT will you be acquiring soon? Tell us in the comments, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date for the next video.